Hello and welcome to more TFT. It is officially live. That's right, set 16. Don't forget to like and comment. Has now gone live, and we are actually in the middle of playing in a tournament ourselves. The Box TFT Invitational is currently live, and I am playing in it. For the record, I am in the casual bracket. Or I might be in the beginner bracket. Let me look here. I think oh, I'm in the beginner bracket. So we are playing to see if we are the best of the beginners, and right now you can actually see me live at boxboxtft.com/beginner. So at the end of the day, it will take all of our ranks and then rank us and see where it's at. After about 3 days, people will start getting eliminated from this tournament. So I'm just trying to climb and do my best here, and that's kind of my hope. So you'll see me play things that are kind of important to me and you know, really matter in terms of getting those W's. So let's play some TFT and see how it goes. I currently have a very good start for Bilgewater here. If I could find a Twisted Fate, I'd be a very happy boy. We do have a Jinx that can hold his items for now if we do decide that we want to go that route. What do we got here? Ooh, Chain Vest and a Negatron Cloak. Currently a Stone Plate Gargoyle, but we can turn that into some potential... oh my god, it's a Twisted Fate right there. Would you look at that? Oh my god, that is the fastest that I have gotten Bilgewater. We can turn this into mana items. We can also turn it into AD items. Now, Twisted Fate is a unique magic specialist. He wants to build attack speed, basically. As every 3 attacks, he'll throw out a card, right? And then I do have to put a couple of cards on top of him to get myself in a position where Graves can kind of snowball from there. So we'll see how it goes. If I find an early gangplank, I will definitely be trying to slam whatever I can on top of TF to find 5. But that is a very rare endeavor. Spirit of Redemption would get my front line holding well. Spreading Roots doesn't really matter too much for Bilgewater. Gain a random item component every 2200 mana your team spends, grants an additional component. Interesting. Attican. Portable Forge. You know what? Let's do a Portable Forge. I normally skip out on it, but let's go ahead and grab it now. I think getting some items here in the early game would be really good for us. Bonus attack speed per gold in your bank. Each has an attack at 5% chance to drop 1 gold. Gold generated in this game is 0. Mittens, Ages of Dawn, and Fishbones. Holder attacks target random enemies. I get attack speed and damage. Let's do that. We'll throw that on TF for now. I don't really have an item in particular that I want to put on them. Usually I want to put like crit gloves, things like that. But for now, I think we're just going to go ahead and go for holding the front lane. Let's go ahead and commit our Stone Plate Gargoyle here. I said it backwards. Gargoyle Stone Plate to our front liner. Wait, does he have soul leveling? He sure does. That is a great candidate for soul leveling. Oh my gosh, what a great pickup. Soul Leveling is an augment that, for next 5 combats, you play with only 1 champion, but you're able to get experience for every Titan kill that they get, right? So he has a Hand of Justice and a Titan Resolve. He is going to destroy me in the early game. We take a hit, but not a big deal. Okay, we should be getting Graves here.
Let's settle the score.
There he is. And it is my goal to try and find a gangplank as soon as I can.
Tough luck, Malcolm.
Let's see if we have one offered to us. We do not. We'll take a free reroll. That is a Nautilus. Okay. Let's spend our money on getting front line. Nautilus, I already have one. Let's roll again. There's our gangplank. So we want to save for $50 and get that gangplank. For now, we're just going to try and stop any bleeding from occurring by having 4 Bilgewaters on the map. Actually, I might want to do the Cho'Gath. I'll sell this guy, I think. Quick Striker, Gunslinger. Yeah, I'll sell that. I might actually want to have a Juggernaut just to have better tankiness. Granted, having the Twisted Fate on the field will get Gray some extra damage because he is a partner in crime with Twisted Fate. I was told in my chat that they're lovers. I don't know if that's true or not. But, I'm going to assume they are. Because we all need love in our life, right? Okay, early win here. Now, getting up to 50 gold is going to be relatively hard. Ooh, an early Invoker Milio. That's nice to have. Let's go ahead and sell this to get the $10. We only get 18, what's it called? Silver Serpents per a round. So, in a perfect world, we should get this in 2 more turns. You do get, I believe, 2 kills per takedown. So, what do we have here? 26? If we had 3 takedowns happen here, we could technically Gangplank and then go straight to level 5, which would be the fastest I have ever built level 5 for. So let's see if we can get lucky on that regard. Twisted Fate. Getting some good splash in the front line. You know what? We might be able to get it here. 30. Come on, give me 32. Oh my gosh, we get it. So our money comes in after the round concludes, and then we'll be able to buy our Gangplank. And then from there, it's gravy. So our big eye on the prize is going to be Tom Kinch when we spend 500 silver coins. Your boy will get a Tom Kinch on the front line, and that's who I want to build up. I want to get this as soon as I can. The faster I get that, the better. Okay, let's go to the carousel. Honestly, building up a Gangplank's not a bad idea. You'll want swords, you want like a Bloodthirster, probably want like frontline tank things, right? Let me look here. I can't quite see him. So probably similar to Attack Fighter, right? Do have a sword here. Can I have that? Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, we're in a good spot because we can get him a Hand of Justice and a sword, and then Gangplank can carry our mid game. And then I could build up another frontline carry soon, or even consider putting those items on top of Fizz. There we go. Okay, let's grab Gangplank, and then we're going to spend our money here, close that, to get up to level 5. Wow, this is actually the fastest start I've ever had with this character. It's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and pop this off. We're going to give this to him, plus a Hand of Justice. Put him in the middle in between my 2 tanks, and then give him a sword. And then put our fish bones back on top of you. I don't think a fish bones would do well for him. I imagine he would start chasing people around. I think you want that for range. So how Gangplank works, and why I'm committing to him as a carry, is 1 is a 3 drops. They typically have higher stats. But 2, whenever he builds up his bar, he'll throw a bunch of barrels on people here. And those barrels will reduce armor, which will make Gray stronger, give a little bit of firepower to TF, is also dropping some damage. And hopefully we can carry that forward. However, they did get a Shin with some really good tanky stuff in the front line, and were able to carry themselves forward. Let's actually go check all of our teammates and see who all is building Bilgewater. That's Darum. We got... Oh my gosh, we are going to be contesting a lot of people with Bilgewater. He's got a couple. There are 4 people contesting this. That's kind of scary. It means we kind of play aggressive here in order to find our stats as quickly as we can. And all of our main characters. Don't want to spend that here. Let's go ahead and go for a reroll. There's another Gangplank. Good. We can get that, and we get the Champion Duplicator. So we have a level 2, and then we have a Lucky Doubloon. On takedown, generate an additional 3 extra firepower. Okay. Ooh, there's a Gangplank right there. And a Graves. Okay. Well, we are facing off against multiple people that are trying to grab these characters. It looks like we might be able to snap them away from them. I'm looking for a Bloodthirster. And then I think I either want to do a Titan Resolve or a Asterix for our final item. Yeah, there goes those barrels. I feel like if you can get 3 to 4 barrels off, you're going to feel pretty good about your matchup. And we do. Okay, let's grab that. And then we'll make him into a second Gangplank. So we now have our level 2. Not bad. In terms of money, we have spent $100 and we're $400 away. With our 5 Bilgewater, we have 30 coming in, and we get improved loot as well across the board. Okay, PvE time. Let's keep an eye out for a Bloodthirster or a Giant Spell to immediately throw down this guy, and we're going to try and let him carry. Let's go spy on our opponents that are also building Bilgewater. He currently has Graze and Twisted Fate, 1 Tentacle Mama. This fella has the same. So I have actually been able to get to the late game compared to the others. So I actually have a lead. Insane rolls. Sell him. Although bruises are nice to have. Got a Thieves Glove. Okay. And then we have a potential Giant Slayer. I could do a Giant Slayer on the front line. It would help us burn down tanks quickly. Not a major fan of it. And then we can put our Thieves Glove on Graze for now. Yeah. Okay, let's go for a Giant Slayer and then do 1 more sword. Giant Slayer is pretty... I'm using Giant Slayer here because it helps kill the front line that he's on, but 2, it's actually able to be thrown on my range carries later on. So it transitions / scales up well for you, right? Compared to like a Sterix where I need to put it on an AD frontliner. Here I can put that on Misfortune later on if I want to. Options definitely become very, very available. Let's grab our TF here. We'll try and get a second one built up so we can have a level 2. This fella is going Zoe Yordle with a Bard. Pretty strong. Luckily I get off 3 barrels, and those barrels, man, they pay off. Oh, are they paying off? Oh, just barely.
Gotta hit the tree.
Just getting those doves. I now have, like, an idea of maybe where I want to switch things up, right? Like, I can actually take my Reforger and use it on the fishing bones as well as the thieves gloves, right? Binary airdrop. Binary airdrop might be kind of good here. Champions holding 2 items gain a random third completed item. Gain 2 random components now. Do I want to do that? Get a package containing a 5-cost champion, a 2-star 1-cost champion, and a gold. At the start of the next 2 stages, the package gain the package again. Jewel Lotus. This is great for late game. And this is great for just having items. I think I want to go for a subscription, right? Gain 2 Thieves Gloves after another 6-player combat. Gain another. Let's go for this. What kind of gold did we get? We got an Orn. Oh my god. We slammed that. So Orn is bonkers good. Oh my gosh. So Orn after 4 turns will give me an artifact. And also on top of him, he will do more effective usage of the artifacts. It gets 300% more. Each item he is equipped with grants him 250, 400, and 2,000 max health. Artifacts will grant him 300% more. So when he makes artifacts, I can actually put that on top of him and use it to my advantage. And I'm thinking about reforging this thing right here and putting it on top of him so he can be a bit tankier, so my front line can run it. We'll see how it goes. Definitely don't want to overdo it quite yet. Let's grab our champion duplicator. Captain's Brew and a Lucky Doubloon. I don't really need to level up Gangplank yet. Unless I find a few more that stand out to me. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, let's use our champion duplicator to make our Nautilus stronger. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and reforge his Fishbone. We got a Mint. Shrinking the holder, granting them increased movement speed and immunity to chill, burn, and wound. Great. We'll play... We got him smaller. Love to see that. But it is an artifact, which means he can get additional extra HP. Pretty cool. So he has 250 extra HP times 300% more, whatever that is, so it's 1650. For context, just to look at our other tanks, 1288, 1750s. With one artifact, he has nearly as much of this, our Nautilus is level 2. Pretty cool. Big fan. Okay, so for now, we want to get our economy cleaned out and go to level 7. Level 7 will allow for us to get Fizz on the board, and then we can start looking for our Misfortune as well as we continue to spend our monies. And 7 Bilgewater, we're only doing that to get the extra Silver Serpents. We want to get the Tom Kench before our opponents, right? Let's go spy on them. Are they all trying to build Bilgewater? This one's still on the Bilgewater. Okay. What am I at, 82 right now? If I find a spatula, I can turn that into a Bilgewater. But not the case. I think right now I just want to get a Bloodthirster, so if I can find a Negatron, that'd be good. Or a Giant's Belt. We do have a Giant's Belt right here. He's faster. I guess we'll go ahead and grab this. That's fine with us. We can have a couple of Giant Slayers. Not a big deal. Burn those tanks down, which will make Tom Kench later on better. Okay, Graves coming in. Lucky Doubloon on takedown. Grants additional HP. Yes. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We're going to take these off. And we're going to give him the Hand of Justice, the Giant Slayer. And give him the Lucky Doubloon, which will give him 20% damage and crit chance. And then we're going to go ahead and take this Giant Slayer and throw it on top of a TF. Okay. I want to try to start win streaking if I can. We do have a chill, so like Lissandra's actually not a bad character for us to throw on the board, so I'll keep her for now. she works at if she attacks somebody that has chill, it does extra damage, 12%. So this fella, whatever he attacks, summon an elemental from behind the farthest enemy. It chills enemies hit for 3 seconds and deals 100 magic damage to them. Whenever he does that, that chills them, so Lysandra can follow that up for some extra damage, right? Now, I'm not married to Lysandra. I definitely will drop her if I need to, but right now I'm feeling pretty good about that choice. Let's go ahead and buy TF and get him to a level 2. We're gonna go ahead and chillax for now. Extra money going into 12. We are on a 2-game win streak, and I think there's a high chance that we go ahead and win here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend a little bit more money. Captain's Brew is 100. Attacks and abilities burn and chill. Could keep Lysandra in the mix if I put that on the field, right? And in terms of our spending right now, we're at 272. Halfway there. Oh, okay, their build waters are spread out. Wow, he also went for luxury. He has a dragon, whereas I have Orn. Oh gosh, who wins this? It's close. That dragon is definitely beating me up. Shyvana is a better early game unit. Whenever she casts her ultimate, she actually gives the entire team damage reduction. So you saw that come into fruition there. Pretty good. 2 points. We're at 80. Let's go ahead and wait for that Captain's Brew. We got our first artifact of the game. After killing a target, shed negative effect and dash to the furthest target with 4 hexes. The next 2 critical strikes deal 50% bonus critical strike damage. Go ahead and put on Orn. Keep getting him nice and tanky. Fine with me. We can rotate this around as we go through, right?
They picked up.
You know what? That might be pretty good on Tom Kent. We'll see. Pretty sure he's a attack tank though, so might not be the most beautiful way to fight a game, but you never know. Okay, let's get Lysandra on the field here. Grab that. We have our other Orn. Sona doesn't really mean much to me. I think I want to grab my Captain's Brew and then rotate off that. Probably put that on TF, because that'll spread pretty well. Speaking of TF, we did just get a Rage Blade, which is a prime item for him. And then we'll continue to build up our Juggernaut Nautilus. I do not like you. Oh yeah, look at this stinky boy. 2600 HP. Wowzer. And now, when he's chilling people, Lysandra should get her poke damage off. And then now we can buy this, our Captain's Brew. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and reset. We're looking for Misfortune. There she is. Okay, we're gonna sell Gangplank because he means too much to me. And then we should have our Fizz showing up here soon. So we can buy Misfortune when we hit 75, and then we can put Fizz in the field and we'll have 7 bilge water. Pretty nice. Reinforcement. Ooh, we can get a level 2 Misfortune immediately or a level 2 Fizz. Exiles are also pretty good. I think I like my current setup. I want to get Reinforcement, but I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Exiles too. Now, Exiles 2 requires me to spread out all my units here, so we're going to go ahead and do that real fast. Okay, just like that. And Exiles, your champions start combat with no adjacent champions gain a 35% max health shield for 10 seconds. Heck yes. Let's grab our Fizz. We're going to sell our Sona, because Fizz will be our next major target we want on the field, and then we're going to try and build from his Fortune, which is 75. Once we get there, we're going to go ahead and commit our monies. Lysandra! I can probably go ahead and put away for now, but I might consider bringing her back on the field. Also, Captain's Brew here. Attacks and abilities burn and chill the enemies, which will allow for Lysandra to spread her damage. And I want to get some mana items on her so I can get some major value on this, but not an immediate rush. Yeah, it's not like you're doing too much. Look at that, 1200 damage. Eh, it's okay. I think they're winning in spite of the Lysandra, to be honest with you. Okay, 73, let's buy our Misfortune, and then we're gonna commit to level 8. get Misfortune on the field, and we now have 7 Build Water going out, so we can get our Tahm Kench relatively soon here. I do think, however, I may want to switch the items on Misfortune. Giant Slayer, Rage Blade, not amazing. She mostly wants a Shojin. But her ultimate is attacks ricochet to the highest current health enemy, dealing 50 damage. Fire waves of bullets that land on the tier enemies. The first wave deals physical damage, and the rest will deal physical damage as well. Every third cast increases the number of waves by 1, so she starts to really pop people down over time. Okay, good cleanup so far. Do I want to build up for a Gangplank level 3? I'll hold on to it for now, but it's not a major concern for me. Oh, I forgot to get Fizz in the field. Whoops. Let's do that next. So Fizz in the field will give me the 55 extra loot I'm looking for. Only problem with it is I don't really have any items for him yet. Senna is a great late game character to have on the field. May want to pick her up and replace Lysandra with her. We will see. I might just stay on 5 Bilge Water, to be quite frank with you. Let's grab that. And she's a gunslinger, right? So that gunslinger synergy with Senna on the field is here. We need a total of 4 gunslingers, so I can get rid of Graves and Twisted Fate now. Once I find Tahm Kench. And just go down to 5 Bilge Water. Okay. Ooh, another Lysandra. Okay. Bilge Water, and then let's get Fizz on the field. Okay, only problem with Fizz is I do need him to run it down here. There we go. Run of Ages. Starting to juggle a little too much on this board. Those 2 we're not going to take. We'll take the attack speed, extra HP. We now have a Tahm Kench. While above 50%, double the armor and magic from this item. Every 4 seconds, deal magic damage equal to 50% of the total armor. Okay. We want to get tanky items on him. That's probably a Tahm Kench item I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, I love when a plan comes together. Look at that. Just snowballing. Currently in 2nd place. However, this guy has not lost a single match. What the heck? Ionia, Bruiser, Warden, Defender, and Slayer. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. Has a Golden Yorick. Looks like he just lost. Okay, so Golden Yorick beats him. Fair enough. Okay, got our Tahm Kench. Let's go ahead and commit the Tahm Kench. We got another artifact here. Gain 100% max health and 100% damage amp for the rest of combat. Talisman of Ascension. Sure, we'll put that on you. Tahm Kench we can feed. So, let's find him a target to feed. I need to put this on the field. We'll just go ahead and feed him Graves. Okay, because I don't need his money anymore. Sell that. Lysandra in the field. Okay. Giant Slayer, Rage Blade, Chill Mechanic. Let's get him on the Thieves Gloves for now. And then I want to get this Gunslinger on the field. Right? I can get rid of 1 Bilge Water. What am I thinking of? We have our Bruiser, we have our Juggernaut. Do I get rid of Gangplank, actually? Might be the Gangplank we want to get rid of. Oh, nice! Tahm Kench was able to eat and get a little bit of money here. Look at this HP, by the way, on this guy. 2,600. He's only a bronzy at the moment. Nutty, dude. Bare Knuckles. Let's grab that. Got a Volibear unlocked, which I don't think we really need. It's on for the Bruiser. I'm going to roll. Actually, I'll just go ahead and give him this. We'll feed him that 5-drop. Okay, attack speed going up. Let me get that on you, buddy. And then we want to go ahead and take these items, if I could, and put that on you for a little bit more extra damage. And Thieves Gloves on the Nautilus. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards getting rid of Gangplank. Slayer, Vanquisher. A lot of money coming in. Or could I just go ahead and go up to 9? There's our Fizz. Heck yeah. Grab that. Bench is full. No, it's not. Give us a level 2. There we go. Perfect item. I need to feed you some AP. So you can continue to cook. And our items are looking great. Okay, Fizz is just Bilgewater and Yordle. Don't want to get rid of him? Over Gangplank? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and sell the Gangplank. Yeah? Put Sin on the field. Hand of Justice for you. Giant Slayer for you. On takedowns, generate additional gold. We'll put that on, I guess, Fizz. Item for you. I'll give you the Ionic Spark, because I just want you to clean up the back line, right? Get some executes. Now we got strikers. Okay, so I know our comp looks like a mess, and it is. To be quite honest with you. Let's grab these. We're just trying to spend money as much as we can and find our upgrades. Hey, another Nautilus. Great. But we're trying to get our chill running. We get that from Misfortune. We have our Gunslinger coming in from our Senna. And then from here, we just want to try and buy the most expensive items we can to feed Tom Kench. I'm looking for AP in general. I want him to have more ability power, so when he eats people, he spits out items for me, right? That's the hope and dream. Wait, do I have a Vanquisher? No. What do I want? There we go. There we go. We'll put Swain on the field. He'll give me a little bit more tankiness. And Bijou we sell. And I need blue items, so we're gonna get a tier here and I'll play that. Got another Fizz. Love to see that. Gangplank we sell. Let's grab our Nautilus. We're trying to get a golden Nautilus if we can. There's a Misfortune for $75. And if you look at our damage, our Bronze Misfortune is hitting 4,900 at the moment. Jeez, we are just printing money. This is literally the best build that I have done so far in TFT. Oh, Fiddlesticks. I do like the idea of playing Swain for the Juggernaut prop, but Fiddlesticks is actually a fantastic character. So we're going to go ahead and pick him up. We'll play Zillion and feed this over here. Okay, and now that I'm at 9 territory, I'm going to start grabbing some Goldens. Gonna be golden. Let's put that there, put that there. Okay, so Fiddlesticks, when he ults, he will jump up in the middle of multiple people and screw him over. But the best part about Fiddlesticks is he has Harvester. All enemies, the moment he spawns into a map, loses 10 armor and magic resist. Fantastic. So our Fizz's job is to go in the back line and try and take out these background carries. Meanwhile, our front line is holding it down to the best of their ability. Let's grab our Misfortune here. We have another Fizz. My gosh. Am I gonna get a golden Fizz this game? There's no way. And remember, we also get passives from Soulbound. Your strongest Soulbound pair grant bonuses with you. When Senna is out, all of our allies will get 7% damage reduction, and while Lucia's out, we get damage amp. So the two of them switching between each other are fantastic. On top of us chilling everybody, Lysandra just popping off too, with a nice 2,000 damage. She also brings in a little bit of CC. Looking for blue items. Nothing available to me. Then I probably want damage after that. Let's go for a Last Whisper. Oh, wait. Actually, can I get that? I want this. That would be great on him. On Fiddlesticks. Hand of Justice. And I want a level 2, right? Nice. Did find another one of those. Let's go ahead and feed you. We got another artifact coming in. We got a... After 20 seconds, gain 100% max health and 120% damage amp for the rest of combat. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty alright. I guess we can go ahead and feed that on, 100% damage amp. Yeah, let's go ahead and feed that on Fiddlesticks. That's gotta be good, I would assume, right? Like, can't be bad, per se. I kind of want to look for more Nautilus, dude, instead of Yordles. I want to build out that golden Nautilus. That seems great. We do want to find more Goldens, but in order to get to Goldens, we need to get to level 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and start heading in that direction. Jeez Louise, look at these damage numbers, man. Got another item from Tom Kench as he continues to grow and get big. I gotta make sure I stay on top of feeding him. Sorry if I sound a little frantic and I'm talking really fast. I got a lot of things I gotta do every round to scale up. Okay. Feed Ziggs. There you go. Let's grab our 5 drops. Max HP. Let's buy that. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy one of these. We'll probably build our Fizz. And then we're gonna head into a PvE phase. How are we in positioning? We are top 4 right now. I just got a giant spell. Where do I want to throw that? I guess I'll go ahead and throw that over here. There you go, a little Sunfire Cape. Got some good resistances on him. Not bad. Our opponent's out here trying to build an Orn as well. Defender comp. What are you building over here, dude? Wasn't this the guy that had 100 points earlier? Let's go the show, man. It's not about winning. It's about taking your time. Oh my god, a spatula. What am I gonna do with that? Could make a Juggernaut. Got another Orn available to us. Big fan of that. We'll just feed him this Kindred. A little more attack speed? Sure, why not? Misfortune or Fizz? We'll get Fizz. Okay. Another Lysandra too. Should be able to clean this up pretty quickly. How much health does he have? 6,000 HP on Orn? Oh my gosh! That's crazy! Okay, I think we're just looking for tanky items or more DPS in the back line. Let's do... Well, shoot. Can I do double Giant Slayer on her and just kill tanks? It looks like it. Let's just do that. Got another Reforger. Let's go straight to 10 here. Tom Kench. Let's roll down and see if we can find our Goldens that we're looking for. Beat him quickly. Both of them. Nice. We got Fiddlestick and Tom Kench in one roll. Love to see that. Okay. Do have an Orn here. Fizz, I'm going to go ahead and abandon as an idea. Keep that money coming. We'll feed Annie to Tom Kench right now. We're currently on a 10-game win streak, and we are eating our opponents. I really think this is the best game of TFT I've played. Look at this. Oh my gosh, a huge hit. Okay. Feed Annie. There you go. Annie, are you okay? $20 available to us. We can't really do much more at the moment except for get our economy back. I'm going to spend these while I try to look for more of our Nautilus. If I can buy more of these, I'll be a pretty happy boy. So we're just going to buy all the cheap things and then keep looking for him. But we're just kind of floating until we win, I think, at this point. Keeping our Fiddle over here allows for us to ensure that we do beat through their front line and keeps these two carries in the back line alive and good and going. Oh, speaking of, I got a Bruiser on the field. Was that what I intended to do? No, I gotta find another target to put there. I don't really care about the Volibear being there. I'm sure there's another late game character I can get. Taric would be good too. Taric would give me a lot of magic resist, which would feed into Tom Kench and his passive that I'm building. What does this give me? That gives me a Zon emblem. Not really that useful. Another artifact coming out. We have a Trinity Force, which we will feed on to our Senna. Why not? Okay. Max HP available to me. And one more HP. Let's go ahead and feed Zillion to you. In terms of stats right now, his ability power has been growing pretty dramatically. 153% right now. Attack damage, basic attack damage. All the numbers looking good. Feeling tingly. Uh-oh. We're not dying immediately, but I think our firepower is looking okay. Fizz is out here trying to dance in the back right. He had an Orn as well. I'm not going to lie, that Orn was doing pretty solid, but looks like we were able to beat them. Black market research.
frozen corpse.
Another frozen corpse. All right, we're in last place in a 1v1, facing off against our opponent Darium, who was contesting our characters. You know, we're not upset with them, but you know what I'm saying. Could have been better in general. Oh, I should have gotten that. That would have given me more slots. Another fiddle. There's a Senna. Let's roll. I am trying to keep an eye out for a Taric. I think it would be a great target for us to pick up. Let's go ahead and put this on the field here, because that will give me Juggernaut. And then I need to position this better. How do I position this where it's not together? Because I need to have a clear hex. I guess whatever. Leave that as is. We'll put that on you, friendo. And then that's a Zon emblem, which really doesn't matter too much to me. I guess I can go ahead and combine these and then reforge it, right? Let's sell this Volibear, try to get the $19. I think this should be a win for us, but you want to make sure that we're playing around the economy where I can. Into the final match we go. Fizz is back here eating their back line. Find the Yunora. Ooh, she is low on HP, but not picked off. Nautilus does get pulled into the fight, but he's able to take them both out with the aid of Misfortune. And that is going to be a clean Bilgewater game. Thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the TFT, please do me a favor and drop a like and a comment. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Appreciate you all.